All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, for those of you that are new here, hey, thanks for joining me. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this video. Comment below, give me some feedback. But anyways, I just kind of want to jump into this today. So today I want to talk about a day in the life of an adult actress, not just, being a cam girl or just doing the OnlyFans things, but like actually going full blown into detail on how it is getting prepared for it, how it is behind the scenes, my personal experience, what got me into this. This, depending on how long this video is, maybe a 2 or 3 parter, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep rolling, and you're gonna see the realness and rawness of this video. So first and foremost, I like to excuse my background, but 1 second because I'm the only one here and it's hot as hell, and I'm gonna turn my AC on. 2 seconds. All right, y'all. Sorry, I had just did a 2.5 hour cam show. If this is looking weird, it's because I still have on my little sexy lingerie piece under here. But moving forward, so excuse the background. I am a big advocate. When you are broadcasting live on cam, you need to have a decent background, and all that kinds of things. So if any cam girls are watching or content creators, when you're setting up your background before you make your scenes, let me know what you do, what's all in your room, what's your must-haves, and what's your tips for just having something in the background, because this it's been falling apart. Just need to take this down, redo it, but I'm moving in a couple of months, so it's like I don't really have time for this right now. So before I actually do some more content, I will change it up. But it's been like that for a couple of days now. But anyways, I'll fix it. So moving forward. All right. So let's start from the beginning. So, as everyone knows, if you've been watching this on my channel, or I don't really know if I just went into full detail and broke it down yet, but my name is Paisleehaze. I am a cam girl, podcaster, ordained minister, um, phone sex operator, now adult actress, content creator. I don't like the term model. I don't feel modelish. I feel like there's a certain level or a certain, it's just different. I'm not a model. I don't think cam people are models, but teach their own on how they want to say it. Um, so I started off that about 3 years ago, which has been going great. I got fired from my job. I was a manager at Whataburger, if y'all know what that is. If not, we'll go into another video too, because I could talk all day. And then I decided to jump into this whole sex work world because I've always been fascinated with the sex work industry. So I feel like if there's any point where there's going to be family members or exes of mine, ex-friends of mine, people that have known me in the past, people who actually know my government name and doesn't just know this whole Paisley person, if they were to ever watch, they couldn't be, although I don't really tell anybody because I don't associate with any of them, but if they ever find out, they couldn't be like, I guess my point is, I always get the question, what do you tell people? How's your family react? I mean, personally, I don't think they give a fuck, because they don't even give a fuck enough to contact me or see how I'm doing, how my mental's doing, how kids are doing. They don't check to see any of that. So if they were to find out what I do, like, why would it fucking matter? Because they don't care. For those of you that are worried, I feel like if they were to ever say anything or have negative comments to make about it, that's um I've been sexual my whole life. I love to walk around naked my whole life. I've always talked about how I want threesomes and orgies and how I want multiple partners. I've always told all my boyfriends I'm with that I want threesomes. That's mandatory in my relationships. That's just always been a thing. So I'm just saying, they can't act brand new. get into this. I just gotta add up the little signs, you know. So let's not. Sorry, let's not shoot down that little thing right now. But that's how I would feel. So, anyways, got into this world. Not giving two fucks. It has made me so much happier. I've been a more peaceful person. I've been happier. It's just been great these past 3 years in my life. Moving forward, I've since I started my podcast, Doobies to Dollars, go follow, like, subscribe there, go comment. um, I've been meeting a whole lot of people. So I wanted to interview cam girls when I first started. That's what I wanted, but every time I reached out, they didn't want one or they didn't understand why they would need an interview or whatever the case is. And then, so, I got all those rappers and other things. Then I started getting strippers. Right after I started getting strippers, I started getting porn stars. So I've been making a lot of porn star friends. And I noticed to me in the industry, in this whole sex work industry, my opinion is porn stars are the nicest ones out of this whole kind of sex work umbrella, like I always refer it to, right? So every point that I've been meeting has been super nice to me. They give me advice and opinions. They ask me about camming, I tell them about that. We talk. Some have gone so far to even become my friend. So one in particular person, her name is Princess Havoc, and if y'all haven't seen her content, go watch it because she's dope as fuck. But she was just really talking to me about it. And out of all my porn star friends, she's the one that has been encouraging me the most just to give it a shot, just to try it, just to see how it goes, all that kinds of stuff. So I was like, well, you know what? I don't really know. I'm not really trying to be a porn star. I like my camming industry, but if it can benefit me from whoever I work with and they can gain my fans, I can gain theirs. The world's kind of cross and just you build from there, build up a name, build your brand bigger and stuff. If I can do something like that and then I'll want to start it or want to try to do one. So I've been talking to her for months, and the more I thought about it, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm a Sagittarius, we're wild creatures, we like to try new things, try different shit. So fuck it. And she actually introduced me to Booby University, Finney. That's who I shot with. That's who I did my first boy girl scene with. And yes, so let's dive into that. So boom, it's finally established. I'm gonna do a scene. I'm gonna shoot my first one. He books his flight out here, and then the preparation is time to get started. So I like to say this: the preparation has not been so much different than how I get ready when I go do my photo shoots and stuff for cam. But it was a little different, and I want to talk about more just the porn world and just how do you get prepared if you're gonna go shoot your first scene? Because let's face it, a lot of people are just thrown out there. They're not properly prepared, and there's a lot of things that you could have learned prior to shooting your first few scenes, that I feel like if you use these tips, you might benefit from. So for starters, when you're shooting with someone, and goes for guys and girls, let's start with girls. When you're getting into the adult content creating and you're collabing with male talent, female talent, whatever. If you're first getting as a female or male, I recommend you do your research. You watch YouTube videos, you follow people, you see what it's really like. Because I feel like before I even started camera, I had no fucking clue. Like, I did not know all the work that it took to get into this. I know there was a production. I know you got to get all pretty. I know you got to do all this stuff. But I didn't understand exactly how it went. I'm going to kind of switch back and forth from guys to girls. I feel like guys have this misunderstanding that they just need to show up, bust a nut, and it's done. But it's not like that. So if you're a male, this is one thing I did learn about male talent. If you're gonna be a male talent in this industry, you have to understand that it's work and that you're not just shooting straight through. You might have to stop a few times. So to keep it hard and to keep it just everything flowing can be a bit of a challenge. So if I was a male, I think that would be my biggest challenge. Speaking of females, when all these people are reaching out to you, do you know how many people like reached out to me before I first decided I wanted to do it? I've had several companies reach out to me. I've had other male talent reach out to me. And it wasn't my timing. It didn't feel right. And I didn't want to rush into something that I did not have a full understanding of. So that's one thing I do say to the some of the younger people that's 18, 21 and up. Like, if you're around that age trying to get into it, definitely do your research because you don't want to get into something and just, you know, be unaware, be confused or whatever. So first, you want to know who you're shooting with. You want to know that you're going to be keeping things safe. You want to know that both of y'all are going to go through talent testing. You want to know, make sure they have prior work ethic. Don't work with just anybody that's up and coming if they're just trying to get you in there to smash. Or these companies that want to do this content trade. And it's like, I'm neither for or against content trade necessarily. I don't have a problem with it. Um, I do think it is geared towards newbies because it's a way to get your foot in the door, a way to get free people that are videoing you. But you got to keep in mind, whatever you shoot, they get to keep as well. So you get to keep it, they get to keep it and sell it and do whatever they want with it. You could do whatever you want with it, but they do still have that copy. So that's another big thing. If you're going to do a content trade shoot, please make sure that one, it's with someone that is actually going to help you grow your brand, and gives a fuck about that, and they have an established name in the industry. I definitely wouldn't just do it with new and upcoming, and especially when they're asking you to do it for free. Now, some that pay, I do respect those because that's another thing for new production companies and new male talent getting in the industry. It is not uncommon to have to pay established talent for their time and to work with them. So that was one thing I didn't understand in the beginning, but I get it now. Let's see. I'm just thinking off the top of my head like some things. So you get in, you okay, so boom, now you have the person you're working with. You set up the location. So in this instance, he was coming down here, he was getting a hotel room, we shot in the room. Um a lot of the times when I'm shooting with other people, I'm just the one paying for the room or the Airbnb or wherever we're shooting at. So it's just kind of based, you have to have a location. You have to make sure that you're going to be safe in this location. So don't start off shooting lingerie shoots and trying to be outside and doing scenes on rooftop. Like, you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get in trouble. You want to dip your foot in it a little bit, but not just go off the deep end. Because yes, although while you do see the more popular people doing these public scenes, just know that it's not always accepted everywhere you're at. When your ass is out and your areolas are practically showing, like, I think it's kind of illegal. Don't quote me because I don't really know. Check your state, check your city, whatever. But just be careful if you're going to start off doing that, because that's something I thought that I could just easily do and then quickly found out like, oh, okay, you have to be mindful of the other people. So keep that in mind as well. So you got the talent, you got the location. Now it's time to get prepared and start talking about what you're going to be doing. So are there costumes? Is there a color coordination? Is there a theme? How is it going to be set up? Like, what are you going to do? You want to get into all those details. So for the scene I shot, well, it was me, Danica Denali, and Finney's Playhouse, Booby University, him. um, we decided that we were gonna do a scene where it was the three of us. We were gonna do um a daddy stepdaughter role play kind of scene. So we did that, and we needed outfits for that because obviously she was gonna be the mom, I was gonna be the daughter, He's the dad, and you just have to have your own little outfits for that. Our next scene that we were gonna do was a schoolgirl scene. So we got our outfits off of Amazon. There were some cute blue schoolgirl outfits, and I got some apples for the props, and that was just the whole scene. But you have to take your mind, like maybe if you're doing a schoolgirl scene, maybe you need to have a ruler or a backpack or notebooks or whatever the case is. Like, you just want to make your scene the best. Don't just go in there and get into play with no setup, no entrance, no trying to set a scene and have your outfit on point, your hair and makeup, which we're going to get into next. So then we also were going to do like a Hugh Hefner bunny kind of scene. So I needed to get my bunny outfit for that. And we did a try on haul, so I got some cute lingerie and all that kinds of stuff. But the fact of the matter is, when you're setting up a scene with someone, you really want to look your best. Like, okay, so that was the outfit. So another thing you want to think of is your hair and makeup. Now, I wear wigs. I always make sure I have a fresh new wig every time I'm doing a photo shoot, every time when I shot the scene. And especially because when I was shooting video for the scene, it's like you can't put those filters on it. So your makeup, your hair, everything just has to be perfect, because you're not going to be able to put filters on the video and, put this out there. So you want to be on point. We hired a makeup artist to come do our makeup. Let me shout her out. So I know she's from the New Orleans area. She's recently moved down here to Houston, and her Instagram makeup page is q.alexia.muartistry. Q.alexia mu artistry on Instagram. And if you follow me, Paisley's Playhouse, on there, just go to my followers, type in Q dot, and she'll pop right up. So she came over. I paid the extra travel fee, so make sure y'all have them increments together. But she came over, did our makeup. I actually still have it on today, which this is what it looks like the next day. So just imagine how day one looked. I just added my own little lipstick today, but everything else is still intact, still on point. Love it. But yeah, so she did the makeup, and then I got this wig, and I wanted to wear the wig in this video that I had bought for the scenes, just so y'all can kind of see the difference in the wigs that I wear, like when I'm just making content for this versus when I'm shooting, because you want to take that extra time and make sure you're prepared for everything and anything that could possibly come your way. So wear a wig, go get a wig installed, get your hair nicely done, but make sure it's neat, fresh, and done. Speaking of freshness, I think something else that's not talked about is your hygiene. Okay, you are going to be in your birthday suit, right? So every little detail on you has to be on point. Please don't have no ashy knees, okay? At all shoots, you need lotion and baby oil. Why? Baby oil makes your pictures pop. Okay, a lot of times I use baby oil in the scenes. And then you want to not be ashy when you walk in, so keep your little lotion on you. You want to have deodorant. Make sure your if hairy armpits are your thing, cool. If not, make sure you shave. Make sure you have a pedicure. No, that does not mean just polishing your toenails. You need to go get those feet scrubbed. Come on. You can get a pedicure for $18, $20, $22. I'm sure you can find a cheap one in your city. Like, at the bare minimum, go do that, because fans are looking. Then they notice every little thing. And I would hate for you to shoot a scene and the bottom of your feet look dirty and dingy and they're making fun of you. Because I don't want people. I'm trying to make y'all be the best versions of yourself, okay? Get your nails done. Okay, if you do not wear nails and you have thick, healthy nails, go get it polished at least for the scene. But I recommend getting them done at least this length. It doesn't have to be the whole Cardi B thing. It doesn't have to be all that. Just go get them done. They need to look cute. Like, you're female. You want to look feminine. Like, unless it's some other kind of character, something you're portraying, like, be on point, girlfriend, okay? Um, Okay, and then I would say I don't recommend people using Dish, but if you need a girlfriend, you just need it. So get you one. Keep you Dish, keep you peroxide, because you can put peroxide down there. It's natural cleaner, doesn't leave any smell. Peroxide on your deodorants, on your armpits before you put your deodorant on. Um, Baby wipes. You want to just keep these breath mints, gum, mouthwash for scenes, but mints and gum for maybe photo shoots. You want to just keep your breath fresh. Think everything on your body, how it would look, how you see yourself on camera, and you know what you need to tweak and get it together. So I would say as far as and then props. So like I said, we're doing a bunny scene. Maybe I wanted carrots. Maybe I wanted eggs. Maybe I want a little Easter basket. Whatever the case is, like you just want to think, how can you be the most creative? And it doesn't have to be expensive. You can go to the 99-cent store, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatever the case is, whatever you have in your area, and just get some cheap little props. It just makes your scene just pop just a little bit better. All right.